Hi there, beautiful souls. It's me, shamamahuntingowl. Oh, how is everybody doing? We are just coming out of the new moon in, oh my God, in Gemini. And so I was guided to do a very short reading for the Divine Feminine, to see where they're at, what's happening, how this new moon is affecting us. And so, yeah, so I can tell you the energy's been super heavy for me personally. Yeah, I've been very unsettled, feeling very mucky, lots of just anxiety coming up. And I can't pinpoint specifically what I'm feeling. I just know in all areas, my mind, my body, my heart, my soul is feeling like, blah, a little discombobulated. But yet, in my heart, in my soul, I know everything is okay. So there's this conflict within me that I have been personally feeling, and a couple of other of you that I've spoken to over the past few days have felt the same way. And this is the Gemini moon. So if we think about Gemini, what Gemini is, you know, the twins, it can represent polarity, duality. So it's the full spectrum. And so I believe that this is a lot of what we're feeling, is the full spectrum of who we are, and what we're coming into. So our hearts, our souls know that we are okay, but it's the mind, it's the body that doesn't feel right. And that could be, you know, that's related to a lot of the ascension symptoms and the things like our heart and soul know it's okay, but our mind and our body is having a more difficult time wrapping its understanding around the things that we are experiencing as being okay, that it's part of the path, that it's part of our journey. So this is what I'm finding for many of us right now, those of you, myself, and those of you who I've, you know, tapped into energetically, for the collective, as well as those of you who I've spoken to recently. The energy, honestly, I don't feel like it's going to be letting up anytime soon. Soon meaning in the next day or two. But before the full moon, I do believe that there will be a pretty significant shift and that's basically what the cards are saying. Okay, so let us begin, my darlings. Let us begin. Divine Feminine. So what is the Divine Feminine? Where has the Divine Feminine been at through this, you know, up until now in their journey? Oh, and what did I use? I used the Psychic Tarot Oracle, you guys. Okay, so the first card we got is Patience and Planning. The Divine Feminine has been nothing but patient and planning. They have been laying the groundwork for their missions, for what they do, for their businesses, for their lives. They've been working very diligently, yeah, laying the groundwork, taking the steps they're guided to take, the action steps. They've been very patient, knowing that they've needed to wait for their intuition to tell them what steps to take and when to move forward. So this is the energy. And again, we see the two pillars. So there's this sense of the twin, the duality, the having all degrees of the spectrum represented here. So this is the feminine being balanced, knowing that patience and planning is all part of this journey, that we are doing the work we're guided to do. And the Divine Feminine has been doing this for a very long time. I mean, you know, this is why it's a journey, right? It's not just a short little sprint. We have been surrendered to this place that if we're just patient, if we just follow our intuition, that things are going to manifest the way the way we hope, desire, or in our highest, greatest good. A lot of the feminine, however, are at the place where they are feeling incredibly, disconnected and bored. Okay? Like, they were looking over that balcony at that castle, you know, through their plans. They were setting their sights. And because it has been so long, because so much time has passed, the divine feminine is like, it's never gonna, you know, it's not gonna happen. And I'm just bored. I'm tired of waiting at this point. I've laid my plans. I'm doing everything that I can do that is following my intuition. And yet nothing is materializing. Nothing is materializing. And all that's happening is, to the feminine, is that there's this sense of just boredom, discontent, just not being happy, fully happy with their physical reality. And yet, like, look, you can see this guy, like, I just noticed this. I've actually never noticed this before, I don't think, on this card. You see the rainbow of lights coming in. So there is something happening. There is something happening, but because of our levels of frustration or irritation, discontentment, feeling defeated, and just bored, we are not looking at it. We need to turn our direction back toward our dreams, our vision, and continue to hold a place of hope and faith and commitment to the process. To the process. And so the next card we get, so what is this Gemini moon? What is it? How is it impacting the feminine? And this is how we've been doing. Well, here's the impact. A triumphant success is being resurrected. So this is, you know, the sword of truth, the double-edged sword which can cut through all of this shit, and it's being resurrected. So this could be, divine feminine, that you are going to receive communication, information, an opportunity to make these plans and all the patience that you've had successful. So this truth, this communication, I literally hear it as you are being handed a very powerful, unexpected understanding of truth, communication, that is going to shift your energy, divine feminine. This is, you know, again, we did the reading the other day about the Excalibur sword. Here we have it again. Being offered to you. Resurrecting from something that seemed grown over. You know, maybe it took a really long time for the seeds that you planted to grow. Your seeds of truth took a really long time to grow, but this is a new beginning. This is a successful new beginning for the feminine. And what does it create for the feminine? It creates this beautiful, fertile Empress energy. It brings you in a deeper alignment with your heart because it has allowed you time to be patient and allow yourself to see that you were fertile all along, that it wasn't that nothing was manifesting or growing. It was just taking time. And, you know, and we see her, like, again, it's like that seed. Her hair is like the tree. It took a really long fucking time for this seed that you have planted to grow into into maturing, into maturation, into maturing. You know, this seed had to grow big and strong and stable, and its roots had to be strong. But now, this new truth, your seed grew. It broke out of the out of the ground. Your integrity, it took great integrity, I'm hearing, for this. You had to stand in your truth. And that was, that, like, I'm literally seeing a mounting energy, a growing energy that has brought you, or is bringing you, Divine Feminine, into this place of really being fertile and connected to your whole being. And it centers around your heart. Okay? So keep that heart space for yourself. Okay, Divine Feminine? Hold that space of trusting in you and trusting in your journey. Final card we get here, you guys, is the Harmony card. Okay? Now, this can be taken, I'm hearing, 2 ways. Okay? It's a double message in this card. The first is, because you are now powerful in your feminine, fully integrated, you are harmonious within yourself. But here's the other message, you guys. This is also opening up, because your heart is open. As you see this truth, is what I'm hearing, it reignites that heart. It reignites that belief in yourself, that belief in the journey, that belief in all possibilities and the magic of how does a seed grow, right? You have a little fucking seed and you plant it in the dirt and it just knows what to do. Divine Feminine, you just know what to do. Whether you realize it or not, you are growing. And this growth is bringing in not just balance and harmony within yourself, but this is also bringing in, my loves, the most beautiful, harmonious relationships, okay, with others. 12:12 on the clock when I just looked up, you guys. I want to say that this is a divine connection. I want to say that somebody is witnessing your glow up. Somebody is witnessing your integrity, your truth, and how you have stood by, regardless of how bored or discontent you may have gotten. You made your plans. You stood by it. You have been patient, patiently waiting for harmony. And harmony is coming. Harmony is the outcome to this situation. And I do believe that this is a harmonious relationship with a divine masculine counterpart. Now, that doesn't mean it's your twin. It could be a high vibrational soulmate that is coming in, that is going to make their presence known, that is going to show you how truly magnificent you are. This is going to match your energy, okay, for the time. And it's going to help you move out of this pattern of discontentment. It's going to show you that all your patience and planning has been worth it, okay? So you guys, I'm sending you, first of all, so much love, because this shit ain't easy. This journey is not easy. We all know that. And the fact that you are still showing up for yourself, showing up for the collective, showing up for others in our tribe, it's outstanding, you guys. So keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. I am going to say that I have been feeling that a lot of the feminine right now, because the energy is just so wobbly and feels just so mucky and heavy, that many of the divine feminine are sort of retreating, are sort of isolating, going into hermit mode, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Because think about it, a seed goes into hermit mode. It takes a while for the seed to grow. So if you need to go into the depths, into the dark, and just sit with it, then do it. It's okay. but you are blossoming. You are blossoming, and you have to trust that and believe that with all of your heart and soul, you guys. So with that, I am sending you all so much love and light, gratitude and blessings. Always, always, always beautiful souls. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I love you, and we will talk again soon. Bye-bye.